Summon Night 6, Lost Borders, on the PS4. This is a research stream of a game that I played for about an hour, actually, already. Want to know what... trivia question, kids. Do you remember Victor Ireland? Former president, CEO, co-founder, or founder of Working Designs back in the PS1 days. What is it? They did Lunar Silver Star Story. They did they do Elemental Gearbolt. I think they brought that over under their Spaz label. No. Yeah, they did Elemental Gearbolt, Silhouette Mirage, a couple of other games I'm forgetting, but they were a big deal back in the PS1 era for bringing over Japanese games and localizing them. I had no idea. This Summon Night 6 game was was brought over by Victor Ireland himself, president of Gaijinworks. And I'm mentioning this because as I'm reading this game that I obtained from the Carroll County Public Library System of Maryland, it contains a manual, which I find shocking because how many video games come with manuals these days? Full printed 72-page manuals, including localization notes from Victor Ireland himself. Who knew? This game's going to be a lot more notable than I thought it was going to be because I played it for about an hour and I thought it was actually kind of boring, but we'll see how it goes. I'm going to start from the beginning this time. Fair warning, there is no Japanese voice acting on this disc. I know I tried. We're skipping this. The story is not good, the music is not good. The dialogue is not great, which again, Victor Ireland, I mean, the guy's pretty much known for basically, you know, taking Japanese content and basically running it through a blender, then spinning it out in North America and saying, we improved the story. Well, maybe you did, but I will never know because I'll never be able to get a more faithful Japanese translation. But if you've played Victor Ireland localizations before, you know that the voice acting isn't always great. It's basically about the flavor text he adds to the.
Oh right.
It's about the flavor text and the random
what's
references he
today.
brings to the games when he translates them.
You know, I'm kind of thirsty. So
I
some
wouldn't
sweet
say
and
it's
juicy
like
fruit
for
would be
kids,
nice.
One Piece quality, but I reserve judgment on that. I haven't played the original.
Only problem is, the sweet and sour ones look the same. I can't tell the difference without a bite. But if all that drops in is warm bread or other baked goods, I'm fine with that too.
We'll be reading through the localization notes later. We're going to skip most of this. Like I said, the story is not good. It's just not. I sat through it for an hour. There's no way to auto advance the story. So you basically have to keep pressing. You basically have to pay attention to the content. You have to pay attention to these cutscenes because you can't skip them.
Oh, over there? Something fell?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm coming. Just wait up. What's the rush, buddy? Okay, I'm right behind you.
I should mention that, what was it? This game, I did play Summon Night Twin Ages back on the DS, which was a Diablo clone, basically. You used the DS stylus, sort of like a mouse. If you were playing Diablo, you would touch an enemy and you would run automatically towards it. Summon Night Twin Ages was the same way. You would tap on an enemy and your character would run towards it and attack it, like in Diablo. The first Diablo.
You broke my fall, Big Brother Magna, so I'm much better than you are, probably.
I'm not going to say it was a good game, but it had a very good soundtrack, actually, for the DS.
So, thank you.
Pretty good chiptune soundtrack. I'll see if I can link to it. It's surprisingly not terrible.
I did it without even thinking, and you're welcome. Now that we have that out of the way, where are we? Forest of the Great Tree? No. Wait, this doesn't look anything like that. I guess I have no idea. Everywhere I look, I just see a messy plain with lots of junk sticking out all over the place.
Yeah.
Wait, no. It kind of looks like there's a broken house over there.
And that's a ruin of some kind of shrine gate over there, isn't it?
So basically, it's Fallout 3, only prettier. Miyazaki does Fallout 3. I guess.
Yeah, about that. You're the first living beings I could talk to besides Patch. But there are plenty of scary creatures around here that I can't communicate with.
Like them.
What the? That looks like a stray summon.
This game's obviously on a budget, so don't expect a whole lot of stunning visuals.
I don't know what they are exactly, except that they appear around things that have fallen here.
Just our luck. Danger. She doesn't handle danger well solo.
Well, we'll get to that. She will not be joining us for this
Even
fight.
more reason to find her
Haruha?
fast. How are you with
Haruha?
the weapon, Magna?
I do all right.
Music to my ears. Let's take care of these weirdos and then find your friend.
So they had to put in that little beat where she's hiding behind her big brother.
Raj, I like the way you think already. Let's...
That conversation goes on for like 5 minutes. It's kind of interminable. And we're not going to talk about, I mean, they're aliens, they speak the same language, I don't care about that. It's just a completely dry conversation, which is kind of disappointing. So hey, it's somewhat upbeat. Well, it's not upbeat, it's just, you know, this game's about affiliations, kind of like Xenoblade Chronicles. Your relationships with your characters matter, and the more you communicate with each other, apparently, the stronger your attacks become over time. So this game is kind of... This game has sort of a social element to it that a lot of more dour Japanese RPGs probably don't. Now, in this game, follow an active turn system, which unit will move based on a turn order, which is influenced by the actions they take. This is basically Final Fantasy Tactics, Disgaea, isometric, grid-based battlefields. Squares, not hexes, but so it's like it's Disgaea 1, basically. Got a timeline on the top of the screen, like Disgaea. Starting from the leftmost character displayed. Up to 10 turns are shown at once. For the best results, always check the timeline to see when certain units will take action before choosing the move you will make. This part's actually pretty easy, so don't worry too much about this. When it's an ally turn, move the unit using the directional buttons or left stick to control them. Blue flame displayed. Blue flame. Sorry, the blue flame. Wow. Gaijinworks, right? Use the right stick to control the camera and have a better view of the surroundings. You can change camera perspective with the square button. The camera angles don't matter that much. Square, square. So let's pretend that matters. Although it might matter if you want to see who else is out in the distance, but we can do that by pressing the circle button. Just kind of using the left stick to see who else is on the battlefield. Is there a way? Yeah, you can press left L1 or R1 to cycle through all the units on the screen, so you always know who's on the screen and who's in the battlefield. We're playing on the hard difficulty, remember? So that means the enemies here are going to do a lot more damage. You might even lose a character at some point, so fair warning. And all you working designs historians out there, remember all the controversy about working designs getting rid of the easy mode in Silhouette Mirage? When they localized that, remember that BS? Victor Ireland was pretty well known back on the USENET. He made lots of comments about, hey, video games used to be hard, like Ghouls and Ghosts used to be hard. Well, and we used to sit there for 5 hours trying to get past that dumb gargoyle and Super Ghouls and Ghosts. And now video games are too easy. He said this back in the 1990s. He said this back in 1998, 1999 on the USENET. And he was complaining about this crap. So all you Sekiro fans out there, and all you Sekiro detractors out there, know your history. We've been talking about this since the 80s. We got proof now because Google Groups documented all that, but we'll get to that later. I'll link to the conversation in this video if I can, because Victor Ireland is somewhat well known in the video game community, and that conversation is a very common conversation we had back in the 90s. As the internet exploded and people started complaining about games like Battletoads compared to, you know, compared to Silhouette Mirage, because the conversation was, why did you take out the easy mode? Why are you changing all these Japanese games before you bring them over to the United States? Yeah, we can talk about this for decades. Ain't nothing new, kids. So here's your history lesson for the day. Let's play a video game. Okay, so who's going to go next? So check out the timeline in the top right-hand corner of the screen. That is Raj. He'll be going first. Magna will be going second. Use L1 and R1 to advance along the timeline to see who goes and wins. See how there are two arrows there on the top right-hand corner of the screen? That's how you know how the cycle goes. That's how you know when their turn comes up next. So that makes a lot more sense. So who do we take out first? That guy's too far away. So we could take him out, but then that guy up there is pretty close. He's gonna move first. So let's stay to the other side of him. He's gonna move a lot out, by the way. It's just a fair warning. Okay, so I'm gonna press circle. We can do auto battle by pressing the touchpad, but remember this is a hard difficulty level fight, so we don't want to do auto battling yet. And the auto battling kind of stinks because there are some things the AI won't do which could limit the XP, the experience you get from these fights. Let's check on something. Commands. Where's the menu button? Triangle. There we go. Okay, it doesn't say what the battle conditions are. I was hoping it would have said that. Change standby state. This becomes a bit more important later because, like in Final Fantasy Tactics, if an enemy attacks you, you can counterattack them immediately. So if you attack an enemy with a melee attack, they will counterattack. But you also have the ability to defend, which means if you're willing to give up, if you're willing to cede the ability to counterattack, you can defend the enemy instead and just take less damage right off the bat. Now, at this point, we kind of want to counterattack because we want to be able to whittle these enemies down for now. So we'll see how it goes. And by the way, these enemies will counterattack if we attack them, so be careful. You're going to see that in a second. Okay, what's the... Well, there is a battle condition. I can't see that. There is a battle condition available where if we use one of our special attacks, if we destroy an enemy with a special attack, we get a bonus. You can move freely with the left stick, so this is grid-based combat, but just keep in mind that you aren't moving square to square. Well, you are moving square to square, but you have free range of movement, really, which is kind of weird. So you aren't moving square by square, you're moving within a square, which is kind of weird. I don't know why they do that. But as long as you stay within this range of movement here, you'll be fine. You'll understand how to get to where you're going. Then just when you're ready, just press that button. And let's see, what do we have? Specials? Change standby state. We aren't going to do that. We'll play around with that later. System. Yeah, there we go. Options. Battle info, excuse me. Win-loss conditions. Defeat all enemies, but leave at least one of our allies alive. Because remember, this is a tough fight on the hard difficulty level, so we might lose one of our characters here. Fair warning. This has happened before when I played this game on the hard difficulty. Brave Order. On the bottom of the screen, it says Brave Order. Defeat enemy using summon arts, which means it's a special bonus battle condition. If we manage to defeat an enemy with a summon art, we will get a bonus. I don't know what the bonus is. I'm curious. We got the turn order here. Okay, these are the types of enemies and what. Yeah, and if you see on the bottom left-hand corner of the screen, you see the weapon, the thrust. That's the attack they do. There's a counterattack as well. Same with Magna, slash down, counterattack. The enemies, see where it says special counterattack? You can also see what they're weak and resistant to. For instance, this enemy here is weak to yokai attacks. We'll mention that later. But he's resistant to beast attacks. So, depending on what kind of magic spells, every attack you commit, every magic spell you have, has a type, an affiliation attached to it. So if there's an attack that is of a specific affiliation, it will do more or less damage based on this, like an elemental system. Excuse me, instead of fire, wind, water, heart, whatever. You got this system, yokai, beast, rock, whatever. Ogre, I want to say. Yeah. Weak against spirit attacks, resistant to machine attacks. So you can see what's going on there. By the way, all these enemies you might have noticed, they are going to counterattack us. Fair warning there. Unit overview. Switch between ally and enemy by pressing L1 and R1. Okay. Press triangle for status. Okay. Check the available summon arts. This is a machine attack. Yes, this is a machine art. Let's see, yeah. Unitize. Something a battle unitize something a special ability. That's an attack he can perform. That increases the machine resistance. So again, if an enemy attacks you with machine type attacks, this skill will allow you to become more resistant to them. But right now, these skills aren't too useful. Let's change characters. Yeah, might be summon arts. Okay, so never mind. The person has a summon art. So that means I have to use... Yeah, so that means I have to use Raj here, so we can use this. He's the only person with the summon arts right now. Obtain skills. Can I acquire skills during battle? Fine. Check tutorials. Well, we'll be able to go over that later. Okay. This is a research stream, remember? So we're going next. Alright. No retreat, no surrender. I have a special attack, I thought. The game won't allow us to use those yet. Fine. 85% chance to attack. Check on the bottom of the screen. Thrust hit rate, bite hit rate. So that means my attack will do has a 93% chance of attacking, apparently. Does that rate mean it will do 85% of the damage that's listed on the... Because there's a... That's the part I don't understand. I gotta read the manual for that part. We'll go over that later. But the game does tell you how much damage the attack will do. See the bottom of the screen? That's how much HP I have. After this round, you see how much HP I'll have left. You'll see how much HP my enemy has left. So we know before we attack how much damage this is going to do. It doesn't say anything else is going to happen. So I'm going to take some damage, but he's going to take way more damage.
Take that!
So we're attacking first, and that's good for us.
Let's see.
Here's Magna. So let's wipe this dude out. Yep, no special attacks. No magic attacks yet. So yeah, we're going to wipe out this pumpkin, right? Yeah, that's going to wipe him out. Yeah, hit rate. Okay, whatever. He's going to wipe him out. So he won't get a chance to counterattack. See, he's gone. Now watch the next enemy.
Yeah.
He's going to try and attack one of us. Well, not yet. Yeah, he does move again. See, why did he move again? See, he's moving again. I don't know what's happening.
Take that! Here
Let me check the turn order there. He seemed to have gotten more turns than I expected. Okay, so we got a hit on us. Okay, so let's try a couple of things. I don't think we're not going to delay his attacking yet. Can't attack him yet. So we're gonna whittle him down, but he's gonna take some damage off, so that's gonna be a problem. Who's next, by the way? Back. Yeah, so L1. So I press circle button to go back. So I press L1 and R1 to see who goes next. So that pumpkin's going next. So that enemy's gonna attack us next, and we're gonna have a problem. Just a second. So that pumpkin's definitely gonna attack us next. Now I'm very curious. So okay, so this enemy got a hit on us, and I never got a chance to counterattack. It looks like that's messed up. All right, so let's do a thing. Alright. So let's go after the pumpkin first. He's gonna get an attack on us anyway. Okay, so let's go around this way. We'll get behind the pumpkin later. Attack. I just want to see if I can get past all these enemies without dying at some point.
Alright.
He didn't counterattack, so that's good for me. Asaha can't fight. Kasaha. Well, I have a special attack. So I'll be using my magic, thank you very much. Flash animation. Yeah, well. Good enough, I guess. Summon Natsu. Yeah, we're gonna skip this. No voice acting during this part for the moment, for the record. Use summon arts. Let the summon arts from the battle command ring. Note that summon arts use MP, of course. Summon arts. The summon arts a unit can use is determined by their attribute and summon rank. Units can only use summons of the same attribute of equal or lower rank. Okay, we'll make sense of that later. We'll go back to we'll go back over the tutorial a bit later. You'll also need the Summonite leaf for the summon you wish to be able to use. You wish to use to be able to use it. Okay. Summonite leaves are shared among all allies. Ooh. How does that work? Well, let's see if I can explain that later. And this is the Brave Order I was telling you about earlier. Event battles that occur during the story come with conditions known as Brave Orders, which result in rewards when fulfilled. You can only fulfill a Brave Order once. You can check the winning conditions menu to see what they are during a battle, like this one, where I can defeat an enemy with summon arts and we
Let's see.
win that bonus. Let's see what I can do. Do I have one of those? Darn, I can't go around. Darn it! I can't attack the pumpkin. Yeah, I can't attack him from here. Gosh darn it. I can't attack him from here. I can't attack him on a diagonal. That's absurd. Summon arts. The only attack I have is an ogre resistance spell, which does me no good whatsoever. It's a rank F. It's garbage. Oh well, let's use a regular attack. Yeah, see, I can't attack him. I can't get around. I can't get around this guy to attack the pumpkin because I can't attack on a diagonal. Fine, go back. I can hit and run. I could do that. Yeah, sucks. I can't attack on a diagonal. That's absurd.
Whoopsie.
Haha, you missed. All right. So I can run away now, right? Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
All right.
I'm pretty sure Raj is gonna die here
Ha!
in the next round. That dude's gone.
Too bad. So sad.
Here's a Victor Ireland-like reference, right? But no references to scum and villainy and warm beer.
Take that!
You get the deep lunar cut, kids.
This is
All right.
bad.
Yep, it's pretty bad. So who are we attacking first? So we'll hit and run. I can attack this enemy with my summon art. Golem. Do a metal attack. Who has less magic? Wow, these guys are... Oh, that's right, yeah, these guys are too strong, so I won't be able to kill them. So I'm not going to be able to get that bonus. Oh well. Will they counterattack if I do this? Oh, that's right, we can hit them from long range. That's good. So I have a projectile attack.
Go for broke.
It all depends on your
Look at all that power.
Yeah, it's okay. I
How's
guess.
that?
Yeah. The voice acting is not good. These enemies are...
Good enough.
Whoops, wrong button! God darn it, wrong button. I messed that up entirely. Let's just attack this dude. Yeah.
Ha!
So we won't kill him.
Gah! Was that okay?
I might die on the next turn. We'll see how that goes. Oh, he's running away. Darn it! That was a critical. He's out. We'll survive, though.
Let's see.
Okay, I can wipe this dude out.
Ha!
Darn it.
Whoopsie.
Well, go around. Probably won't make a
Was that
difference if I
okay?
stay here.
Ugh.
So I guess
Sit.
Raj should have defended. So he's down. Two
Oh,
more to
yeah.
go. So these enemies are pretty weak. We've whittled them down quite a bit, it looks like. So now they're scared.
Let's see.
Alright, so let's do this thing. I can't heal myself. Nope. Do I get experience by using this?
No time to be losing focus.
Yeah, I'm curious if
Let's
I
see
get
you handle
experience by
this.
using these magic attacks.
Better safe than sorry. All right.
Is he trying to attack me now? Nope, he's running away.
Here goes nothing.
AI stuck in a loop, apparently. So I'm ogre resistant, huh? We can wait here.
All right.
I'm resistant to yokai. It's either...
Let's see.
I don't have any long range attacks either, so I don't know what to tell you.
Was that okay?
That stupid metal pitcher that I shot last time did very little damage to these things. It's 9 HP, that sucks.
Let's see.
I'm pretty sure that wasn't a beast attack, by the way. Darn it. Let's see if I can whittle these guys. Let's see if I can summon these guys.
Was that okay?
I mean, I'll survive, I think. He said portentously. Yeah, they're running away.
Here goes nothing.
Okay, I can get him. And by the way, if I don't like my move, I can press circle to back out of it. Yep, I can back out of it. So if I don't like the enemy I've chosen, I can back out of it by pressing circle. So now you know. Keep that in mind.
Let's keep this going.
So we'll be fine. If he attacks me, he's going to die. Because I'm going to counterattack. Well, he has to defend, so he's not going to counterattack. He's just going to defend.
Was that okay?
Yes, he's going to defend, not counterattack, see?
Here goes nothing.
His icon says, yeah, he's running away.
All right. Let's see.
Yeah. Can't keep running from me forever, dude. Got your back into a corner.
Was that okay?
Just like complicate things. I want to press the touchpad. So we're gonna auto attack. All attack. Yeah.
Was that
Let's
okay?
finish this off.
Yeah.
Sorry, bro.
Oh yeah. I guess that's it.
So there's no reason to waste a bunch of time trying to move back and forth. That was just a waste. I think I got an A last time. Failed. Yeah, I failed the Brave Order. Oh well. I could start the game over again, but there's no reason for me to do that. Yeah, we're safe now. We're not gonna save. We've already created a game save for later, so... Like I said, we'll finish up this research stream by sort of milling about, seeing what's out there. I must say it's just a bunch of story-based cutscenes, really. Which isn't a bad thing, I just think it's notable. Let the title screen advance. Listen to some of the dialogue and we'll skip the rest. So I at least want you to hear some of how bad it is. Yeah, Patch is like the TARDIS in Doctor Who. He eats you up and there's this whole universe inside of him. See? We're inside Patch's insides. A hideout inside the physical body of a living creature. Yeah, about as improbable as people falling out of the sky from other dimensions. Let's not kid ourselves what kind of game this is. Yeah, Patch is much bigger on the inside than he is on the outside. So is Raj like Wall-E? He just grabs random stuff and just hoards it? Is that what he does? Yeah, not a lot of common sense in here. Yeah, you're gonna clean this junk heap? This pigsty? I should dog got a bunch of games in this room. I need to clean. I'm cleaning up this room in the next couple of days. That's how I'm gonna spend my weekend. Yeah, what's the point of organizing? It's kind of a mess. And don't worry about your friend Amber. Yeah, they're out looking for a friend of theirs. I think Amber's their big sister. I forget. Not America Ferrera, just Amber. And here's our field map. Selecting an icon on the map, pressing circle button to the world map. Story progression events. To progress the story, look for arrows of exclamation marks. Sub events and free battles. Once you enter an area, you'll be presented with a list of the events happening there. Select the event you wish to see with the directional buttons, then hit the X button. A lot of these are just storytelling sequences. So let's go over here to the far right side here. And there's actually a shop here. Scrap Mountain. Okay. Patch eats money. Yeah, he's like Tony Kornheiser's dog. Oh, sorry, the circle button gets rid of the dialogue cue. Sorry about that. It gets rid of the dialogue balloon if you want to see what's going on underneath the dialogue balloon, I guess. Well, here's the shop. Got a menu here, of course. Open the menu with the triangle button while on the field map. This is where you can save and load your game. Don't forget to save. We're gonna turn the tile screen. Let's see if we can. Let's just peek around. We're not gonna do a whole lot. Remember, the enemies here are kind of tough, so you might need to buy some items sooner than we would otherwise. Variety of items appears as the game progresses. So, buy product, and we're gonna sell this. Accessories, raw. For strengthening machine summon arts. So they got a crafting system in this game. Buy. Mind up buying these later, I guess. Buy a 4-leaf amulet. And an all-purpose walk that increases your defense. I guess it's like a helmet. Like a helmet in Grandia, I guess. Okay, let's see. Try the equipment. Oh, we're not going to buy it. It's not enough money. We'll work on that later, of course. Still bounce. I should see if I can battle okay, but somewhere Big Brother can't see me. Yeah, there's a fight later on where Haruha will join us. Haruha? She'll join us later, but basically we're kind of overpowered at that point. I'll show you what I mean later. There are enemies in that area that are a lot stronger than we are, so it's dangerous to go in there. So there are some very tough battles early in the game if you choose the hard difficulty mode. Hasaha. Did I call her Haruha? Haruha? What anime was Haruha from? Anyway, might have been Excel Saga or something. Never mind. I'm going off in a million different directions. Bear with me. Yeah, see, we're all happy. We're all friends. We're all enjoying each other's company. Storytelling crap. Hasaha's hometown. Making friends wherever she goes. Yep. So it's like conversation. That's what's going on, huh? So, Magna. Not Red Faction, that's on Mars. Yeah, we're all each other's throats. At any rate, we'll get to that later. Ucross HQ. Yeah, like a PS3 game. Lots of static backgrounds and characters staring off center at the camera. PS3 era storytelling, kids. Okay, I got the archives. It's a gallery. You can look at events, you can look at content to obtain Summonite leaves in the gallery, put up on the history chart, and listen to BGM if there's a BFD for you. What if that's a BFD? I don't want to know. I'm Conker's BFD, what? Who needs a life? Aim to complete the collection. Okay, Vic Ireland here is trying to be amusing. He's trying to be funny. I know what he's trying to do. He's trying to add flavor text. Because you know, back in the day, before Victor Ireland, I guess games didn't have flavor text. Oh. Did I miss the wrong one? Oh, can you choose what to play? Viewing gallery. Okay, anyway, we're gonna do this. Summon dictionary. Machine rank F. Ogre rank F. That's really all we have right now, huh? There's no quick way to page up or down, huh? Oh well, guess we're saving that. It's an auto save, I'm not gonna worry about it. Those who are summoned. Yeah, okay. We'll skip that. It's alright. No voice acting for this part, anyway. Might be merciful. Might be merciful. There's no voice acting in this part. Okay, we're moving on. Okay, so we're done here. What else is going on here? I don't know if those conversation choices open up anything else around here. What's this? So we're here inside the store. Well, the pavilion, anyway. Yeah, it's a restaurant. I don't know how to cook, though. Tell me about Lindbaum. I guess this is like those private actions in Star Ocean, too. But you don't have to wander around the map. You just kind of go from node to node and just say what you want to say, which I'm perfectly fine with. I'm perfectly fine with that. So these are all conversational bits, huh? Okay, so we've explored everything here. Let's press the circle button. Actually, let me check on something. Square. So, square is to zoom in and out, huh? Menu. Yeah, we don't need to do anything on menu. R1. R1 and L1 to switch locations. Oh, so that's it? We can't go to the place up there anymore? So we can only go to 2 places, huh? And let's go to the world map. So we're going to the outer world map. This is where the enemies will actually fight us. All. Yeah. So that's a free battle. Mystery Mist Forest, Metropa Colony. There's actually a story mission here. So I don't want to get into a fight just yet. I think there's a battle there, and an event. How about over here? That's an event. Though it might be a fight. Let me check. Skip. That's a research trade. Not researching the story. Oh, this is a fight. Well, we're not going to be able to fight this. This will be how we end the video. No brave order. Annihilate all the enemies, but you got to keep Hasaha alive. Which is actually going to be hard to do because she's very weak. I wonder if she's going to gain experience just by hanging around. These enemies are very tough. I have the power. Ah, okay. So she's like, what's his name from One Piece, the slingshot sniper? She eventually makes herself useful. Commands. Summon Arts. Ogre Watermelon. Rock Rush. Power of 10. So before we do that, let me do a quick check. Let's see. 44. These enemies are level 2 and level 3. So we're still level 1. She's level 2. So we aren't really strong enough to deal with these guys. So we're going to have a problem. We're going to have to run. Yeah, these enemies are too strong. Trust me, I've already had to deal with that. Second. Status. How do I flee this fight? Status. No. Let me try a thing. Settings. Retreat. Yeah, system. Retreat. Word will get around. Guess we retreated. So yeah, so basically we're not going to go there. So what's the event? We have a free battle, and an event. So let's see what goes on here. This is where we started the game. Okay, so that's been explained. So now we have a couple of fights here. Okay, we can press circle to go back to the inner town map. Okay, so we can stay here. So we're in Roger's room. So we have another conversation piece. I sense dead people. They're just regular people. Another conversation bit, huh? Matropa treetop retreats. We can skip all the story. Whoop! Nope, we got looks like we have an actual fight sequence. Nope, we got another dude.
The light. It's erasing my wounds.
Will we make ultraviolet light that does that these days? Or is this for cleaning teeth? Anyway.
The stray summons have retreated a little. Let's get out of here while we still can.
Yes, yes.
I'm gonna have to do another video in a second.
Even though my magic is weakened,
Oh, there she
I'm
is.
glad I was able to conjure a healing miracle.
Healing miracle?
Finally, we have a healer.
Yes, that's how I healed your wounds when you were faltering back there. When I told you I was a reincarnated angel, you looked like you didn't believe me. How about now?
Think you're an evil witch.
Yeah, I mean, how can I deny that when I've seen one of your miracles before my own eyes?
It also proved to me that you are absolutely the Amr that I know. Kind, gentle, strong, and the best friend of my master.
The Victoria Taylor.
I knew I did not make a mistake. Thank all that is good.
Yeah, she wants to be a Pokemon master, right?
You better not be getting ready to cry again. Your shrieks have a way of attracting stray summons. Arr, like clockwork, you drew the little buggers back.
Bugger. Sorry for the language, kids. I guess we do have a fight.
Looks like he brought reinforcements this time. There's too many to try to take out. We need to find a way to just slip away quietly.
So we can just retreat then, right?
Well, so much for slipping away quietly.
Yeah, that wasn't terribly helpful.
Well, Hasaha, sense anything?
Yeah, dead people.
Arr, I can't take them out all by myself.
Well, we'll see how that goes. No retreating, though, right? All deploy units to defeat one or more enemies. Okay, so as long as we all don't die, we'll be fine. We might lose a couple. So we'll come back later. And we'll talk more about Victor Island and working designs.